Hi, guys.
Welcome to a Laugh and Load gun review with Tony
And Jackie.
on the Laugo Alien.
Good evening. This is Jackie from LNL 13. Thank you for joining us tonight. We wanted to confirm cases. The aliens have landed.
Hey guys, real quick before we get started, I just wanted to shout out the sponsor of today's video / review / content / opportunity, and that's going to be our extended shooting family, the Pewtangclan and the Gun Camp. Our buddy Eddy pre-ordered the Laugo Alien and has so graciously let us borrow it to use it in a review, to bring it to you guys. So he said, treat it like your own gun. He should have known better. So let's get into it, show you what we guys did, and let's see how this thing runs, and hopefully I don't have to have one too many stitches put in my hand, because this gun does not fit my hand at all. See you on the range. All right, let's start off with some specs.
Yes, let's. It is a 4.8-inch barrel, which is nice for a full-size gun.
Yeah, it's kind of where it needs to be, I suppose.
Comes with 17-round magazines. You get 3 of them. Eddy actually got 2 extra with his that he ordered.
Yep.
Gas delayed blowback system.
So that means this kind of operates like a Desert Eagle or an old HKP7, where it doesn't use the blowback of it. It has a gas piston and recoil springs.
Lowest bore axis in the world, 1.7 millimeters below the wrist line. Exchangeable grips and magwell, and a non-reciprocating top rail.
So the non-reciprocating top rail thing, it's so weird. People are like, oh, look, the slide doesn't move. Like, no, I assure you the slide moves. We've taken it apart.
Yeah.
So, and this is where I tell people when they look at it, it's more like a Beretta with an open top, but instead of the barrel being above it, not moving, it's below it, not moving, and then the top rail.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was pretty cool. So we figured the best way to kind of get acquainted with this gun would be do our normal one-box review that we've been doing with any other gun we've shot. So we started basic 10 at 10. What do you think of this thing?
Oh, I loved how flat shooting this was. It was actually like really pleasurable to shoot.
Yeah, my first experience was not so good, as you'll see now. I induced a malfunction right off the get-go. And at the end of this string, you'll see it was because my support hand rode a little high and I forced the slide release up. You can see the, oh, I see what I did.
Big hand problems.
Yeah. Beep. I really like shooting this gun at 25 yards.
I was surprised at how accurate it was. I mean, the gun already doesn't kick a lot, which doesn't matter for your accuracy, but like the trigger was so smooth.
Yeah, nice crisp trigger. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Strong hand only was just exactly what I expected for it to be. It was a nice low ride.
Yeah, it shot fine. To me, I didn't notice too much of a difference.
Weak hand is where I noticed the biggest difference, because, I mean, obviously it's still kicking quite a bit. My weak hand is obviously my weakest.
As you can see here, I induced another malfunction, and I found the same problem that Eddy has. I would run my thumb up, and it covers the ejection port.
Well, Eddy's left-handed, so he has that problem every time he shoots.
Yeah. Doubles is where you really get to see this gun shine. You can see even somebody Jaki's size, that thing tracks super flat, and it looks like I'm shooting an air gun.
Yeah.
The bill drill, again, rapid succession fires where this gun's really going to start to shine. That's awesome, especially with the line on the wall right behind you.
Yeah, you can really see that it stays very flat. And this one was fun too, tracking from target to target, 2 rounds on each.
Yep.
It's really easy transitions.
This is probably one of the fastest failure drills I've ever done.
It was really fast.
So, now we decided, hey, let's set up a mini stage and let's start running it as if we would in competition. Do a couple drills, didn't really have a mag holder. Wanted to see how it would work. As you can see, even for Jaki, this thing is shooting crazy flat. It does come with this badass holster. It's made for it. You get it in the initial kit. I'm sure they're going to be for sale here soon. You did a better reload than I did. The reload was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, this is number 174 of 500 of the initial 500 in the country.
So this gun was actually built to be a competition gun.
Obviously.
It's not approved for USPSA yet. They do have 500 out in the US.
But if it was to be approved for production, I think we know who one of its main competitors would be. Hey guys, so for the short period of time that we did have the Alien, we wanted to not only review it, but also stack it up against other commonly used guns that it may compete with if it ever gets approved for production. So what better one than its distant cousin, Shadow 2. Heads up with this guy, and because we had Jaki's laying around, the Legion. We're gonna see how these stack up. We're gonna do some side-by-sides with recoil with the wall behind me, probably mix in some slow-mo. Let's see how flat it actually is. Let's see how well it returns to zero. And then
So I have shot both the Shadow 2 and the Legion in competition. Probably about 2 years with the Shadow 2 and about 8 months with the Legion. And I mean, they both shoot pretty flat. I mean, they're really heavy guns, so that's why I started shooting them. So it was nice to shoot another really heavy gun that was intended for competition.
yeah, my biggest thing isn't how flat a gun shoots. To me, I think the most important thing is how well it returns to zero. You know, for example, with your Legion here, we can see that bounce at the end. Mm-hmm. It's probably a little oversprung for you. That and you weren't having the best grip night. You've been working on your grip quite a bit.
Yeah, you can see right there. I'm like really locking my elbows out, and it's a terrible habit. Don't do it.
Yeah. I have a horrible accuracy habit, so it's a habit I'm trying to break.
Trying to be more accurate.
Yes, that. But I mean, you can clearly see, like, once we get to this the Alien slow-mo, there's a heck of a lot less movement. Mm-hmm. So it is true. I mean, it does work. There's the Shadow 2, where the hammer almost doesn't go all the way back because of my hand. You think I have big hands? Sasquatch's hands are bigger than mine.
Yeah, Jared's got some pretty big hands.
So, sorry, little earth shake. Oh, did you see that puff of smoke? That was cool. Mm-hmm. The 320 is a personal favorite of mine as a gun that returns to zero. I think this is, for me, one of the best return to zero guns on the market. It kind of just returns to zero, booms right there. And this Alien is right up there with it. I think it shoots a lot. It has similar characteristics between both guns. The return to zero reminds me of the 320, but the actual feel of it reminds me of the Shadow 2. This is probably what I was most excited about, was getting a chance to run these back to back to back, doing doubles, to see really kind of in the realm of what we do with these guns, how it would be in a match setting. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to share it with everybody. Hey, what does it look like for a Legion compared to a Shadow 2 compared to the Alien? Is it that much different? If you look in my hands, yes, the Legion recoils more. The Shadow 2 looks like it recoils less, but the return to zero on all of them is pretty close. Yes, the Alien is less, but is it $5,000 less? I don't know, but the gun's definitely cool. And now for something that everybody begged me to see, you guys, this is the damage that it does, at least to hands my size, so buyer beware.
Shout out again to Eddy from the Pewtangclan and the Gun Camp for letting us borrow this beautiful gun. We love doing this review on it. We hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a lot from it also, and we cannot wait to get our hands on this again. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. We'll see you guys on the range.